We must ensure that our actions support the long-term sustainability of our businesses and livelihoods of our citizens. It is time now for global cooperation and multilateral coordination. With this background, Faculty of Business Studies organized 6th International Conference on Business and Economics following the theme Global Economic Vulnerability and Business Sustainability. The objective of the conference is to bring academics and professionals to a common forum for developing strategies to meet the challenges of global business in years to come. This conference will certainly create opportunities to share experience, exchange new ideas, foster innovation, and establish research among the participating individuals and institutions. On behalf of the organizing committee, I am Pallavi Siddiqa, Associate Professor, Department of Finance, University of Dhaka, would like to take the privilege to invite you all to the inauguration session of 6th International Conference on Business and Economics. First of all, may I request all of you to stand up for national anthem of our beloved Bangladesh, please.
Our sonar bangla, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি, চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ, চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ, তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে, আমার ভালোবাসি সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি। ও বাবা তুমি তো আমের বলে গানে পাগল করে, ওরে হায় হায় ও বাবা তুমি তো আমের বলে গানে পাগল করে, ও বাবা প্রাণে তোর ভরা দেখেছি, আমি দেখেছি মধুর হাসি সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি। বিশ্বভাবে ছায়াবো, স্নেহী মায়াবো, এই আঁচল বিছাইছ মাটির মনে, নদী কুলে কুলে, পাগল মুখের বাণী আমার কানে লাগে সুধার মতো। সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি।
Thank you very much. Due to COVID-19 situation, we couldn't incorporate the upgradation and changes that took place in the University of Dhaka. Still, to have a brief
Idea about our pride, our university, let's have a quick review of the documentary made on the University of Dhaka.
University of Dhaka is the most reputed and oldest center for educational excellence in Bangladesh. The world recognizes University of Dhaka as one of the institutions with highest academic quality probably known as Oxford of the East. This university of 600 acres
gymnasium for students. This university is showing excellence not only in education sector but also in celebrating all the cultural festivals. The entire nation cannot think of celebrating a single cultural festival without setting foot on this university. It leads in celebrating International Mother Language Day as the Shuhid Minar is situated at the university premises. The university has given birth to alumni like Shutendranath Bose, inventor of the idea of Higgs boson particles, Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the only Nobel laureate of the nation, father of the nation Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Jillur Rahman, Humayun Azad, Humayun Ahmed, and the list goes on. Faculty of Business Studies, known as FBS, has Master of Business Administration, Master of Philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy, as well as Bachelor of Business Administration program. 9 different departments, 60 faculty members, 58 employees, and 6,000 current students. Was previously known as the Department of Commerce, established under the Faculty of Arts of University of Dhaka in the year 1921. Later, it emerged as an independent faculty with Department of Management Studies and the Department of Accounting Information System in 1970. The Department of Marketing and the Department of Finance were created in 1974. The Faculty of Commerce was renamed as the Faculty of Business Studies in 1995. The degrees were renamed as well in the same year. After that, this faculty has included Department of Banking and Insurance, Department of Management Information Studies, Department of International Business, and Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management. University of Dhaka is the first university to introduce Department of Organizational Strategy and Leadership in the country. Apart from the standard of education, Faculty of Business Studies is well known for the technology it uses and its state-of-the-art facilities, among which worth mentioning is the largest e-library of Asia. This e-library is connected with 35 universities around the world. It can host 3 students at a time for studying, discussion, and computer access. Faculty of Business Studies has different lounges for male and female students and faculty members with attached prayer hall, cafeteria, and ice cream parlor. There is a daycare center as well for the children of the faculty members. There is an international standard food court that has 5 different cuisines and it can serve 100 diners at a time. Besides, it has air-conditioned multimedia classroom, virtual classroom, exam halls equipped with latest amenities that can accommodate more than 200 students. There are 2
Your Excellency, Becoming the sixth international conference on business and economics hosted by the University of Dhaka Faculty of Business Studies. International Conference So I am sorry I would have been here because of some engagement with the Prime Minister's office, and we have got a meeting in NSC. That's why I'm very sorry. I apologize. I would have come to present personally. But thank you, everybody. I'm sorry for not coming here. Thank you, everybody. All the mistakes. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so very much, sir, for your valuable time and words. Now, may I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. Mohammad Akhtaruzaman, sir, to inaugurate our 6th International Conference on Business and Economics, please.
Honorable Conference Chair, Professor Dr. Muhammad Abdul Moin, who happens to be the Dean of the Faculty of Business Studies, University of Dhaka. Honorable Chief Guest, who has just delivered his speech, Honorable Industry Minister, Mr. Nurul Majid Mahmoud Humayun. A special guest, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Dr. Muhammad Samad. Honorable Treasurer of the University, Professor Muhammad Mumtazuddin Ahmed, and of course, the conference keynote speaker, the eminent professor, a very distinguished business school professor, Professor Dr. Fred Phillips, my colleagues, distinguished participants, of the senior faculty members of the university, Professor Bazlak Khandokar, Professor Dr. Mizanur Rahman, and the Honorable Dean of the Biological Sciences, Professor Dr. Mahabub Hassan, the President of Dhaka University Research Association, Professor Dr. Nizamul Haq Bhuiya, conference participants, business professionals, industry people, paper presenters, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and assalamu alaikum. Good day. This is a hybrid conference. That is why we have been able to listen to our honorable chief guest, Excellency Industry Chair, Mr. Nurul Mazid Muhammad Humayun. I, on my behalf and on behalf of the University of Dhaka, call to this international conference on business and economics being organized by Faculty of Business Studies, University of Dhaka. You are also welcome to the lush green campus of the historic University of Dhaka. And you have been able to learn from the video documentary that the university is making its preparing for making its further 100 years. It has already completed and celebrated its centenary. So this is a very important time, and particularly more important it becomes when we keep the international scenario in consideration. The post-pandemic period, the whole global communities are trying to make economic recovery because the pandemic has caused huge disruptions in global value chain and has impacted global business. And that is more so in the least developed countries. This conference is focusing on a very crucial theme, that is global economics and global economic vulnerability and business sustainability. That is the more time befitting theme, because we now need to explore the vulnerabilities in business and find solutions, sustainable solutions to overcome the challenges. That is why this international conference is very important and pertinent. It is also gratifying to learn that for the 6th consecutive times, the Faculty of Business Studies is holding this sort of international conference in which leading business school academics, industry people, business professionals, they take part and get an opportunity to interact, share their knowledge, and foster collaborative research initiatives. That is indeed highly praiseworthy that this platform will provide with all these opportunities to interact and share. I have also got the impression that a good number of scientific and research papers will be presented in this 2-day-long international conference. And certainly the policymakers, the government, NGOs, international entities, all are waiting to see the outcome of this conference. It is evident that compared to many international communities, many nations across the globe, Bangladesh demonstrates a very unique economic growth. This is of the opinion of the social analyst and the economist. The social analyst and economists are of the opinion that Bangladesh economic growth and Bangladesh economic scenario is unique on many counts, and probably that is due to our sustainable agriculture and the prudent leadership of the government led by the proud daughter of the founding father of the nation, Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, because his pro-people initiatives, pro-people measures taken by the government portrays this unique, stable economic scenario. But that will not sustain, that will not persist for long if global crisis continues to exist. Post-pandemic period recovery plan has got another setback when Ukraine-Russia war began. Energy and food security has got tremendous disruption due to this war. And that is telling hugely May I have this to declare this two-day-long international conference on business and economics open? Thank you indeed. Jai Bangla, Jai Bangabandhu. Long live Bangladesh, long live University of Dhaka.
Thank you so very much, sir. Now, it's time for the keynote speech by eminent professor Dr. Fred Phillips, University of New Mexico, USA. Before that, let me say some words about this scholar. Dr. Fred Phillips is professor at the University of New Mexico. From 2011 to 2015, he was with the State University of New York at Stony Brook as professor and program chair, assigned to SUNY's campus in Korea, and he remains a visiting professor at Stony Brook. Earlier, he was vice provost for research at Alliant International University, and before that, associated dean at Mercer School of Management and dean of management and Oregon Graduate Institute of Science and Technology. He was research director at the ICT Institute from 1988 to 1995. In Korea, Texas, Oregon, Holland, and Korea, he has been a leader in developing management curricula for employees of international and high-tech companies. His contributions in operations research include Phillips' law of longitudinal sampling and the first parallel computing experiments with data envelopment analysis, that's DEA. He has won several awards for his outstanding research. Dr. Phillips is editor-in-chief in Elsevier's International Journal Technological Forecasting and Social Change. He is a founder of the Austin Technology Council and was also a board member of Software Association of Oregon. Excuse me. He is a popular columnist and panel member in forums dealing with trends in management, technology, and economic development. Dr. Phillips and his team at General Informations LLC has consulted worldwide on technology-based regional development, research policy, and higher education. Dr. Phillips attended the University of Texas at Austin and Tokyo Institute of Technology, earning the PhD at Texas in 1978 in mathematics and management science. He is very passionate about traveling and writing. Now, let's welcome our Professor Dr. Philip. As you wish. Wherever is convenient.
Is ESG investment good for business? Is it good business, or does it harm shareholder interests? The state of Texas, where I lived for 26 years, is rich in oil wells. It is currently governed by the Republican Party that released a list of 10 financial firms and roughly 350 investment funds that it calls boycotting fossil energy companies. And the Texas legislature indicated they will bar those companies and funds from state business. Okay, the decision as to whether a company is, quote, boycotting energy is left to the state comptroller. Academic commentators use two words to describe Texas policy:
Thank you, Professor Dr. Phillips, for sharing your thoughtful view with us.
Long live Bangladesh.
Sir. Now, may I request our special guest, Professor Dr. Mohammad Samad, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Administration, University of Dhaka, to share his thoughts.
Chair and co-chair of the session, 6th International Conference on Business and Economics, our chief guest, inaugural speaker, special guests, and keynote speaker, our great friend, Professor Fred Phillips, University of Mexico, USA. And I must mention Professor Khondokar Bozlul Haq, our beloved teacher, my good friend, Dr. Mizanur Rahman, the then Vice Chancellor of the Jagannath University, esteemed colleagues, and dear students, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. আমি বাইলিঙ্গুয়াল বলবো। প্রথমত হচ্ছে যে এই যে ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য, আজকে আমরা ব্যবসা বাণিজ্যের এক্সচেঞ্জ করার জন্য ভিউজ, নিউজ, হ্যাঁ, আইডিয়াস শেয়ার করতে চাচ্ছি। এটা কারণ কি? খুবই সংক্ষিপ্তভাবে বলবো। সেটা হচ্ছে যে আগে ছিল লুণ্ঠন, এক দেশ থেকে আরেক দেশ গিয়ে লুণ্ঠন করত, যুদ্ধ করত, এইসব করে তারা এই সম্পদের এক্সচেঞ্জই করতে, বলা যায় এক্সচেঞ্জ না হলেও লুণ্ঠন করে নিয়ে আসতো নিজেদের সুখের জন্য, শক্তি সঞ্চয় করার জন্য। তো 1400 শতাব্দীতে আসলে এই অবস্থার পরিবর্তন হয়, এবং সেটা বিকজ অফ প্রটেস্ট্যান্ট এথিক্স অ্যান্ড স্পিরিট অফ ক্যাপিটালিজম বাই ম্যাক্স ওয়েবার এবং দি রেভারেন্ড মার্টিন লুথার অফ উটেনবার্গ চার্চ। এবং এরা ঘোষণা করে যে, এবং প্রটেস্ট্যান্ট এবং কি রোমান ক্যাথলিকদের ভিতরে যে দ্বন্দ্ব হয়, রোমান ক্যাথলিকদের মানতে চায় না যে না, ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য, মানুষের যে মুক্ত চিন্তা, বিনিময়, এগুলো চলতে থাকবে। এগুলোর জন্য বলে সেই গির্জার যে প্রধান তখন ছিলেন মার্টিন লুথার, নট মার্টিন লুথার কিং। তারপর 1198 সাল থেকে 1216 সাল পর্যন্ত, অর্থাৎ 18 বছর, সমস্ত পৃথিবী বলতে গেলে সমস্ত ইউরোপ পোপ দি থার্ড ইনোসেন্টের অধীনে ছিল, মানে মালিক সব। তাহলে ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য, লেখাপড়া, মুক্ত চিন্তা, এগুলো কিভাবে হবে? তো এই জন্য মার্টিন লুথার এই কথা বললেন, এবং তার সাথে সাথে জ্ঞানের বিকাশ হলো, যার ফলশ্রুতি আজকের এই সেমিনার বা এই কনফারেন্স। জ্ঞানের বিকাশ, জ্ঞানের সাথে সাথে এটা এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়া, সেজন্য স্পিরিট অফ ক্যাপিটালিজম এন্ড কি আছে না, প্রটেস্ট্যান্ট এথিক্স এন্ড স্পিরিট অফ ক্যাপিটালিজম বাই ম্যাক্স ওয়েবার। তার কোশ্চেন ছিল, মূল কোশ্চেনটা ছিল, whether and to what extent Protestantism contributed to the development of capitalism, যে কতটা এখানে কন্ট্রিবিউট করে, এটি মূল থিম ছিল। এবং সেই থিম থেকে আমরা মানুষ পরিবর্তনের দিকে গেল, এবং সেই পরিবর্তনটা আমি একটা কথা দিয়ে শেষ করে আর একটু ফর্মাল দিয়ে একটা কথা বলবো। সেটা হলো যে রবীন্দ্রনাথের একটা কবিতা আছে, বাণিজ্যে বসতে লক্ষ্মী। এই বসতে মানে বক্ষে আর কি। লক্ষ্মীকে কিভাবে সেই সময়ে, কোন বাণিজ্যে নিবাস তোমার কহ আমায় ধনী, তাহা হলে সেই বাণিজ্যে করব মহাজনী। সাজিয়ে নিয়ে জাহাজ খানি, বসিয়ে হাজার দাঁড়ি, কোন নগরে যাব দিয়ে কোন সাগরে পাড়ি, কোন তারকা লক্ষ্য করি, কুল কিনারা পরিহরি, কোন দিকে যে বাইব তরি, অকুল কালো নীরে, মরব না আর ব্যর্থ আশায় মরু বালুর তীরে, যাবই আমি যাবই ওগো, বাণিজ্যেতে যাবই, তোমায় যদি না পাই তবু আর কারে তো পাবই। এই যে ব্যবসা বাণিজ্যের কথা রবীন্দ্রনাথের কবিতার মধ্যে, বাণিজ্যে বসতে লক্ষ্মী, এটা একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ইন্ডিকেশন ভারতবর্ষের কবির জন্য। তারপর আমরা এই সব মাদ্রাজ এই এরিয়া পর্তুগিজ যাদের কথা জানি, বার্নিয়ারের কথা জানি, তার স্মৃতি কথা জানি, আকবর সম্রাটদের কাছে এরা রত্ন নিয়ে কত কিছু নিয়ে আসতো, মশলা নিয়ে যেত ভারতবর্ষ থেকে। এইভাবে আমাদের ভারতবর্ষের ব্যবসা শুরু হয়। তো সেই এক্সচেঞ্জ মার্কিন যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের যে প্রফেসর এই ফ্রেড ফিলিপস যিনি বক্তব্য রাখতেন, তিনিও সেই এক্সচেঞ্জের কথা এগুলো কথা বলেছেন। আজকের পৃথিবীতে স্মল অর লার্জ, developed or underdeveloped, poor or rich, if each and every country or state is dependent on each other, কাজেই সব দেশই এখন ইম্পর্টেন্ট। সেই কারণেই আমরা আজকে এই সেমিনারটার আয়োজন করেছি এই বিজনেস ফ্যাকাল্টি থেকে। কাজেই আমরা এই সেমিনারের যে একটা কি বলবো আমি যে কি বিশেষ অতিথি, তো এই কারণে আমার কয়েকটা কথা আমি এইবার পার্টিকুলারলি ফর আওয়ার গ্রেট ফ্রেন্ড ফ্রেড ফিলিপস তার জন্য এবং সকলের জন্য নিবেদন করছি। Creation and dissemination of knowledge are significant preconditions in building a nation. There is no better method to accomplish something than in the interchange of knowledge and the sharing of educational insights. In the light of the context, I am hopeful that the International Conference on Business and Economics, organized by the Faculty of Business, University of Dhaka, is of great importance. Obviously, the global instability influence the selection of the theme for the 6th International Conference. However, the conference focuses on global economic vulnerability and business sustainability. I am convinced that the adjusting to a changing business environment is essential for the economic development and sustainability of all nations. This conference will encourage the uses of our world's brilliant brains for the sharing of the fresh ideas and the promotion of innovation. It is certainly a wonderful opportunity for academics and industry professionals for global cooperation. Such a cooperation will increase their capacity to expand through research and development. The Faculties of Business Studies at the University of Dhaka will share themselves and with our international experts. I sincerely hope that this year, just like previous years, we notice an abundance of meticulously written research papers and stimulously build interinstitutional and interdisciplinary relationship. Thank you all. I wish all the success of the conference. জয় বাংলা, জয় বঙ্গবন্ধু, বাংলাদেশ চিরজীবী হোক।
Thank you, sir. At this point, may I request our Honorable Dean, sir, to share the token of love with our honorable guest. Yes, we are almost at the edge of our formal inaugural session. Now, please let me allow to request our Honorable Co-Chair of our 6th International Conference, Professor Dr. M. Sadiqul Islam, sir, to give his vote of thanks.
Siddiqa. The chief guest of today's inauguration ceremony, Honorable Minister of Industries, Mr. Nurul Majid Muhammad Humayun, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. Muhammad Akhtaruzaman, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of the University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. Muhammad Samad, Honorable Treasurer of the University of Dhaka, Professor Mumtazuddin Ahmed, the keynote speaker, Professor Fred Phillips of the University of New Mexico, USA, Professor Dr. Muhammad Abdul Moin, Dean of the Faculty of Business Studies, University of Dhaka, distinguished researchers, delegates, paper presenters, my honorable teachers and colleagues, respected participants, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. Welcome to the University of Dhaka on the eve of this international conference on business and economics. This is the 6th time the Faculty of Business Studies, University of Dhaka is organizing this international conference. This conference has been organized to create and share new knowledge amongst researchers, academics, professionals around the world. This year, businesses throughout the world are facing tremendous challenge to absorb the shocks created by Russia-Ukraine war. Many countries are struggling to maintain economic stability amid the oil price rise, food crisis, continued inflation, and exchange rate volatility. This is why we have decided to keep the theme of our conference, Global Economic Vulnerability and Business Sustainability. We received a huge response from many researchers. This year, about 70 papers, research papers and business cases will be presented in 17 sessions of this 2-day-long conference. We hope the outcomes of this research will give useful insights to face the global economic challenges. Quite a good number of excellent research paper had been submitted in this conference. We thank the participants from our heart for their active participation and cooperation. Particularly, our heartfelt thank goes to our chief guest, Mr. Nurul Majid Muhammad Humayun, Honorable Minister of Industries, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, for making time for us. Although he could not come in person to the inaugural program due to his sudden meeting with the Prime Minister, but he joined this conference online. We are grateful to him. We thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. Akhtaruzaman, for his inspiring speech. He made time for us all the time in spite of his busy schedule. He supported us all the time to hold this conference. We thank our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of the University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. Muhammad Samad, for his insightful speech. We are grateful to him. We thank Professor Mumtazuddin Ahmed, Treasurer at University of Dhaka, for his valuable speech and time. He was always supportive for us. We thank Professor Fred Phillips of the University of New Mexico, USA, for his wonderful speech. He emphasized the need for ESG in technology adoption. That is the need of the day, and his speech will provide very useful insight and will give food for thoughts for coping with the challenges of global economy. We are grateful to him. With the honorable syndicate members, Senate members, all faculty members, all deans of different faculties, directors of institutes and proctors for their active support and cooperation. We thank the security forces for all the support, for providing all the support to us. Our heartfelt thanks to the valued sponsors of this conference, the Community Bank of Bangladesh, Central Depository Limited, Central Party Bangladesh Limited, the Dhaka Stock Exchange, the West End, Bragg Bank, Uttara Bank, Unilever, Bank Asia, Skyline, and MASC Group. Without your support and cooperation, the members of all committees of this conference for their hard work and invaluable time. I thank all staff of the Faculty of Business Studies for their hard work and sincere cooperation. Last but not the least, I thank our volunteers and students for their hard work for happening this conference. I apologize for all the mistakes that took place, particularly the interruption, technological interruption while the conference speaker was delivering his speech. All the success goes to the participants and the workers of this conference. I take the responsibility for all the mistakes. So with these few words, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much. Long live University of Dhaka. Long live Bangladesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone, patience hearing. Hope you will enjoy this 2 days conference. Thank you very much once again.